92.3 K-Rock. K-Rock presents 5 Minutes with Silverchair.
It's good to be here.
So what's up, guys? Here with Silverchair on K-Rock, and one of the things that was going on during your hostile takeover that we just did was a little band bickering, you know? And you guys have been doing this together as Silverchair for something like 15 years.
Yeah, so we're really good at it.
Yeah, I mean, how's that friendship lasted so long? I mean, so many bands come and go in a couple years.
Well, it feels like, to me, like all of it, my relationship with Chris has got better, my relationship with Ben's got better. This is disintegrating right here, let me tell you. I've never seen anything more out of control in my life. They're like two little bitches.
It's just a bit of schoolyard love, you know?
No, it's not. We need some proper bickering within the band because we were all getting too nice there at one stage. And
true.
It's not. You're not really a proper band if there isn't an internal fight or internal tension. So Chris and I,
makes him play way better.
Yeah, so we took it upon ourselves to to start fighting and it's working. Like we hate each other at the moment.
I can't even look at him.
I can't look at him either.
Every time they're around each other, they get depressed.
I'm actually sitting here now. I want to vomit because I'm sitting next to him.
So this is kind of like your band therapy session right now. Huh?
Right now.
Yeah.
So I guess another thing that kind of goes along with that is just the change in sound. I mean, the last time a lot of our listeners heard you guys was, during the Frog Stomp era and, your single Tomorrow. And, with the new stuff you guys are putting out now, it's definitely, a different look than a different sound than a lot of our listeners have heard from you guys. Is that, was that sort of natural? Did you guys feel, you needed to change, or was it intentional?
I think it's pretty natural. I mean, by the way, my voice doesn't normally sound like this.
That's good.
I'm not normally this sexy.
It does sound real sexy.
It does.
Yes, I must say.
You're getting really involved.
I think I've lost the voice of steel.
Yeah. All right. Yes. I think there's quite a natural progression from Frog Stomp all the way through to Freak Show and Neon Ballroom and then Diorama, and even there are elements of the Dissociatives that I did with Paul in this record. I think it's a really I think it makes a lot of sense when you listen to it step by step. But if people haven't heard us since Frog Stomp, it's definitely gonna scare some people off.
I'm gonna steal your term. I guess they got to get involved, huh? They got to get involved, get in the middle albums,
get into
right?
it and get involved.
If you're not on the bus, it's not our problem. We've got plenty of passengers.
So what have you guys been up to? A lot of touring in between. Just since the last time you guys came to the States. On this level, what have you guys been up to?
We haven't. This is probably the longest tour we've done as a band for, I'd say, 5 years or something, 6 years. So in between, like Dan said, Dissociatives band was in another project. I was doing some production stuff, and before you knew it, 5 years had gone by, and we're making another record.
Nice.
We've actually been working on this, like, from the process of doing this record. It's taken probably about 2.5 years, like from I mean, not including the writing time either. So, and then we went into rehearsal and I mean, it's not the entire 2.5 years. Like, we took little breaks here and there, but like, recording and mixing and pre-production, and then getting ready for the tour and setting all the tour stuff up. So there has been other stuff going on that hasn't been the public domain, I guess.
Yeah. Would you say it's definitely your most involved album in terms of recording? I know you were saying you recorded with something like an 80-piece orchestra in Prague.
Yeah, I mean, it's the I think it's the first time that I've really taken a lot more control production-wise, and I think it's the first time that our band, it felt like it was the first time that our band were really inspired by the music, and we felt like we were making something special, and because we funded it ourselves, we didn't feel like we had to answer to anybody or justify any of our decisions. So I think, most of our records are pretty involved, and we get involved, get into it. But this one is a whole different level. We're really excited, and even to the point where after these guys had gone home, I was taking the files back to my house and finishing it because we were out of money and I needed to finish it, and the studio wasn't available. So it was a labour of love and something that we're really proud of.
Very cool. Where does the name Young Modern come from?
It's a nickname from Van Dyke Parks that he used to call me, and I just put it in a song, and then next thing you know, it was the album title. And
Easiest album title ever.
yeah, we didn't even talk about it really. We just like, yeah, the album's called Young Modern, and that was before we even recorded it.
I don't know. So where do you guys head out from here? What's the tour going to look like for you guys here on out?
I think we've got a couple shows to go here in the States, going the New York show, then I think Boston, and then maybe, I think it might be Boston, somewhere out that way, Lollapalooza. And
Nice.
then I think there's a show or two after that, then we head to Europe for a couple of weeks. And then
Australia for 9 weeks,
And
then
Australia
back here for a couple of months. Then
What do you
Europe
got?
for a couple of months, and then we'll see in about 2011 for new record.
Nice, nice. What do you guys like about coming back into the States and touring?
it's good just to be out playing shows here again. It's been a long time for us. We did a few here earlier in the year, and the vibe was just really exciting. So yeah, it's good to just be doing a lengthy run of shows and getting to more places.
Anything you guys look forward to specifically with New York City?
Yeah,
Do you-
New York is just the business, eh? We just love it so much. Everyone probably says that, but when you're from a small coastal city in Australia and you come to New York, even now it's pretty overwhelming all the time. Sometimes we possibly get too excited and bad things happen, but
And we'll leave that off the video, I guess, right? All right, well, that's cool, man. Thanks a lot, guys. Silverchair, K-Rock, thanks a lot.
thanks for
for having
having
us.
us.
That was 5 minutes with Silverchair from 92.3 K-Rock.